Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel this morning. Today's video is going to be an empties video, and I figured since I had a good amount of empty products in my basket and a chunk of time before I had to head out the door that I would sit down and film this video for you guys. So this is my empties bin. I picked this up at either TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Home Goods. I believe it was under $10, and it's the perfect size because when it gets full, I know it's at that time to sit down and film this type of video for my YouTube channel. So let's just jump right in. The first two products on top are these Vidal Sassoon hair dyes, and they are in the shade 5 VR London Lilac. They look like this, and this is the shade that I dye my hair at the current moment. I really love this color. I think it looks fantastic. The one thing I have to mention is that these are very potent when you're dyeing your hair, so you do have to watch out like around your baby hairs because it will stain your skin for a couple of days. So I love this shade. I used one box to dye my hair, I believe 2 weekends ago, and then I used one box to dye my hair extensions. So I love this. I've already gone ahead and repurchased 2 more boxes. The next product is this L'Oreal Everpure Sulfate Free Volume Shampoo, and this is in the rosemary scent. So it looks like this, and I did like this shampoo. I didn't really notice a difference in the texture or quality of my hair, and I wasn't crazy about the rosemary scent for some reason. I feel like the first couple of times that I used it, I did like it, but then I kind of got sick of the scent, so I'm not going to repurchase it because I didn't think that it really made a noticeable difference, and then I really didn't enjoy the scent towards the end. The next product is this Dove Hair Therapy Nourishing Oil Care Conditioner, and it looks like this. I picked this up at Walmart when I went away for annual training along with that L'Oreal shampoo. They were 2 new products that I tried on a whim, and as you already know, I just gave my mini review on the shampoo. I didn't really care for it, but this conditioner worked really well. It smells amazing, as does all other Dove products that I've ever tried in the past. They just smell clean and refreshing and a little bit like almost creamy and like conditioning. I don't know how something can smell conditioning, but it really does. You guys know that Dove products smell amazing, and they're very thick and moisturizing. So I did like this conditioner. Originally, I thought this was the oil care conditioner that I've been wanting to try for a very long time. I've tried hunting it down, but I can never find it anywhere. But this didn't end up being it, but I did find that other conditioner at Target recently, so I picked that up. You'll be seeing that in a future drugstore haul, but I did like this. I'm not going to pick it up again at the current moment because I have been really enjoying the Hask hair conditioners. They are like my all-time favorite hair conditioners at the current moment. So I did like this. I think it worked really well, and I would recommend it. And then it wouldn't be an empties video if I didn't have the Suave Professional shampoo and conditioner sets. So these are the ones infused with Moroccan argan oil, and they look like this. These are fantastic. They are some of the best drugstore shampoo and conditioners that I've ever come across, and I'd have to say they're probably some of the best that I've ever come across, whether or not they are high-end or drugstore for that matter. So fantastic. They smell fantastic. They work amazing. They don't weigh your hair down. They're moisturizing. Your roots won't get greasy, and they detangle. So highly, 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 highly recommend these guys. But I am not going to repurchase them at the current moment. I definitely will probably, repurchase them in the future. But right now, the reason why I've been doing so many empties videos recently in the past couple months is because I've really been making an effort to use up what I already own versus going out and buying tons more. I still have a good amount of shampoo and conditioners in my bathroom underneath my sink, so I'm going to hold off on repurchasing these, but these are fantastic and I highly recommend them if you haven't tried them out. You can usually pick them up at CVS for like 2 for $6 or 2 for $8, so they're very inexpensive, and I've even seen them cheaper at Target. Plus, if you do end up liking them, Target has the big bottles with the pumps on them, so it's very convenient as well. And then I used up this Crest Pro Health complete with fluoride alcohol-free fluoride rinse, and this was a humongous bottle. It was a full liter, and I like this, and I remember I used to love this like for years, and then by the time I ended up using this bottle, I was just kind of over it, and I was like, I want Listerine back in my life. So I haven't repurchased this or the Listerine at the current moment because I haven't made my way to CVS. I know, that's a shocker. But I think I'm going to rotate and try something else because this taste got a little boring after a while, and a liter is a lot of product to use consistently until it's all gone. So I kind of just got sick of this. But it does work good. I don't think, or I thought it worked pretty well. I don't necessarily know if it like if it follows any of these claims, but I've very rarely had dental issues as an adult. When I was a kid I did, but as an adult I just usually go in once or twice a year for my checkup and my cleaning, and I don't know, maybe it does work, maybe it doesn't. And then I also used up this Dead Sea Essentials by Ahava Calming Lavender Spa Bubble Bath, and I had purchased 2 of these. And this one just said bubble bath, but the other one said body wash and bubble bath. So I thought they were both body wash and bubble bath containers. And I just use this as a body wash because I have a stand-up shower. I don't have a tub at all. So I couldn't really use this as a bubble bath even if I wanted to. I like this. I really did enjoy it. It smells so good. Lavender is one of my favorite scents. I just think it smells very soothing and calming and like herbal. So I would possibly repurchase this again. I picked this up at Marshall's for $7.99 compared at $11.99, and this was 16 fluid ounces, so it's a pretty decent size. You get a good amount of product for your buck, and it smelled really good. It didn't dry out my skin, and I absolutely love Ahava products. They are vegan and they are cruelty free, so I really, really like them. It's just that they have sulfates and parabens and like extra chemicals that I'm not like a huge fan of, so I have to do my research, but for now I am going to keep repurchasing Ahava products because I really enjoy them. And then I used up a Juice Organics brightening cleanser, and it looks like this. This is the one that Meg from Meg's Makeup 8 got me, and I love this stuff. It is fantastic. It smells like fresh squeezed oranges. Like, it really smells like orange juice. It's not even funny. And I can usually find these at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and they're usually $4.99. So I haven't spotted them recently. I don't know why. I just think because their stock kind of comes in rotation. But when I do, I'm going to pick up a bunch of them because I am on my very last bottle of my pomegranate foam facial cleanser, and then after that I don't have anything left, so I may have to find a substitute facial cleanser or find this online. I believe they do carry, it's either this one or the pomegranate one on drugstore.com, but I'm on the hunt for these, and I love this stuff. It doesn't dry out my skin. It makes my skin feel really clean and refreshed and without stripping it, and they smell great. They're paraben, gluten, phthalate, sulfate, artificial color, and synthetic fragrance free, and I love that about this company. And then I used up, this was a sad day as well. This is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask, and this is the bigger size. This is 16.9 fluid ounces, and my sister actually picked this up for me at TJ Maxx or at Marshall's for $26.99 compared at the retail price of $55. Now, I usually buy the smaller sizes at Ulta, and she ended up like literally using one of my whole smaller sizes, and then so she picked this up for me because I like didn't really get a chance to use the one that I had purchased. But I love this stuff. It smells so good. Like, it smells like, as you can tell, I completely used it up. It smells like green apple, and then I wash it out so that way it doesn't get yucky when I put it in my bin. This product is amazing. It makes your hair feel very smooth. It makes your hair feel very smooth. It's very deep conditioning, and I love the scent. It makes my hair not frizzy and have those flyaways when I blow dry it, and if I let my hair air dry, I can just kind of brush through it while it's still semi-damp, and it helps prevent like breakage almost when I brush my hair when it's still a little bit wet. I am not going to repurchase this right now though, because I went to Sally's with my sister recently and I picked up a new hair mask, which I am going to show you in a future haul video. So I don't need this, but highly recommend this. A lot of people have said that this is overrated for the price, and I will say that it is quite expensive, but in my opinion, I have probably purchased in my lifetime maybe like 10 of these, and I think they are fantastic. I think they are worth how much they cost, because I have tried literally every drugstore hair deep repair mask and none of them compare to this at all. So if you want to spend $10 at the drugstore, where if you can find this at Marshall's, it's only $27. I highly recommend trying to find this, or using your 20% off coupon at Ulta when they give them I think once every couple months, and then using that to purchase this mask, because it's fantastic and it just does wonders for my hair. And you guys know the struggle is real with my hair. So speaking of hair masks, I have one more sample, and this is the Balea defrizzing hair mask, and this is in the scent Mandarin and Grapefruit. This was the last hair mask that I got in my swap with Elle here on YouTube, and I have to say, out of all of the ones that I did try, I actually ended up letting my sister try one as well. So this one was fantastic. I used this morning and it made my hair, like, this one is fantastic. So if you live in Canada, you're very lucky to be able to pick this up. It just made my hair so nice when I was brushing it, when I was blow drying it, when I was letting it the very end of it air dry. I have to say, hands down, this was the best one out of all of the ones that I tried, and it smells so good. I love the scent of oranges. Oranges is one of my favorite fruits, and you can just, it smells like oranges, like freshly cut up like little slices of orange. I really, really did enjoy this, and I am sad that I can't purchase this. So moving on, I have one more little hair care product, and this is the color preserving conditioner that comes in the hair dye boxes that I dye my hair with, and I love this stuff. I say all the time, why do companies not make this in full sizes? This conditioner is amazing, as is a majority of the small conditioners and hair dye boxes. They are just so much more concentrated and more conditioning than regular conditioners, and I really enjoy using this. And then I used up these Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. This is the 25 pack, and you guys know this is my holy grail makeup removing wipe. They're very saturated, they're very thick, they take off all my makeup, they don't break me out, they don't irritate my eyes, and I have gone ahead and repurchased them. Right now I am using the e.l.f. ones, which I really enjoy as well, but these are fantastic. I just wish that Neutrogena would take a play out of e.l.f.'s playbook or Aveeno's playbook and put one of those plastic little snap things on top, so that way these don't dry out. I do store them face down, so that way the weight of the wipes keeps the packaging closed. But like, honestly, after I want to say maybe like 5 uses, this thing does not stick anymore. So I do love these. They're my holy grail. I've already repurchased them, but let's petition Neutrogena to get a little snap closure on top of these. Oh, and speaking of snap closures, these are the Target brand of the baby wipes, and they are the unscented kind. These have a snap closure. They're the Up and Up brand, and I like purchasing these. We buy the economy size pack at Target because we like to wipe Olivia and Sebastian's feet when they come inside, because my bedding is white, my sister's bedding is white. My bed is not made because Olivia and Sebastian were running around playing with their toys on it, and I figured this is real life. I'm not gonna make my bed just so that way you guys think that I'm like this neat and orderly type of person. It's the weekend, we slept in, they both had showers, and then they ran around and were playing with bones on my bed. So I figured, you know what, my bedspread is now wet and it needs to go in the laundry, and I didn't want that to be the reason why I couldn't film, so that's why my bed looks like this. But going back to these, we buy the big containers that I think have like 4 or 3 like packages like this in them, and we wipe their little paws when they come in from outside because we don't want them tracking in stuff into the house. And I also keep a pack in my vanity here at my makeup area, so that way I can wipe makeup off my desk, that way I can wipe swatches off my hands. And then I don't know, sometimes if I run out of makeup remover wipes, I've tried using these to remove makeup, my face makeup, and they work. They're pretty decent, so these are good. I'm gonna go ahead and repurchase them next time I'm at Target. And then the rest is, for the most part, makeup. There's just 2 little, well, there's a couple little things that are not makeup, but so this is the sample from Sephora of the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black and Nirvana White, and I mixed both of these. I put 1 sample on each wrist and mixed them, and it smells divine. So I already have the Nirvana White in the full-size bottle, and I recently purchased a Sephora perfume pack where you get a voucher for a free bottle, or not, well, not a free bottle, but you get a voucher, yeah, to redeem for a full-size bottle. And I am going to redeem it for the Nirvana Black because these 2 scents are so, they smell so like sophisticated and a bit exotic. They're very spicy, and I love that in a perfume. I'm not a huge like sweet scent type of perfume girl. I'm more of a spicy and more of a floral scent, so I really like both of these perfumes, and I can't wait to go back to the mall and pick up the Nirvana Black. And then I received these in a free little like sampler kit through drugstore.com when I'd placed an order, and these were actually really good. These are by the brand Smarty Pants, and they're the kids and adult gummies. The adult ones are just kind of like almost like gumdropies, and then the kids ones have like, they're kind of like gumdrops with sugar on them. And I am a chronic offender of not taking multivitamins, so I am considering looking into purchasing these. I know that, or I'm pretty sure that ePantry, which is a company that I get all of my household products from, they sell Smarty Pants on their website as well. So I have to look into it, and I might just go ahead and purchase these because they literally taste like little candies and they're multivitamins. So, and then I finished this, and sorry I don't have the rest of the tube, I know. But this is the Ahava facial mask that I always use, and I finished it up the other day. I just think this stuff works amazing. It's like the mud mask, and it just draws out all the impurities on my face. I do notice that after I use it, I do have like a couple little bumps on my skin, but it tends to go away by the end of the day, and I just feel like it probably pulls out the stuff and like the gunk that's clogging my skin, and then I like wash it away and then it just disappears. But I really enjoy this mask, and you guys already know that I've gone ahead and repurchased this through Ulta. It is fairly expensive. It's somewhere in like, I want to say the mid 30 range or like low 30 range for this mud mask, but I use it maybe once or twice a week, and this bottle lasted me forever. So good investment. I really like it, and you guys know I love Ahava products. So, and now the rest is makeup and skincare and stuff like that. So sorry, my hair, I keep touching my hair. I know, I apologize a lot for that, but it's really hot in my room, and I didn't want to turn on the central air because when it kicks in, it gets kind of noisy, and I didn't want that to distract you guys. So the first thing is this, is it Ole Henriksen sample, and this is the Protect the Truth SPF 50 plus sunscreen, and I cut it open. Now this smells like oranges, but it has like an almost artificial orange scent, like almost like an orange candy, but not like a organic natural orange candy, like one of those like, I don't know. It smells like oranges, but it's like a tad bit off in my opinion. And I believe this came with this sun safety kit. I want to say not this past summer or the summer that we're experiencing right now, but the last year's kit. And I like this. It's very thick, so I would never purchase the full size. And I'm not 100% positive whether or not this broke me out, because I was testing this out and I was testing out the product I'm about to show you guys next, and one of them really broke out my forehead and like my contour, my cheeks and stuff. So this was all right. I have become such a stickler with myself about wearing SPF now, because I didn't wear it for such a long time when I was younger, like in my early adult life, that I am making sure that I can do whatever I can in my power to protect my skin and make sure that I don't expose myself to so much sun, even though I do like getting a tan just like the rest of you guys. But I just feel that as a young adult, it didn't really cross my mind until I have been reading and researching about like skin cancer and just about skincare in general now that I'm getting older. And I know my grandmother actually had a bout of skin cancer as well, and so it really made me evaluate that what is the big deal about just, you know, making sure that you put SPF on your face and body when you go out in the sun. And I think it just came down to being a tad bit lazy in my opinion. But now I'm a very big stickler about SPF, so I wear it every single day on my face and on my body on the weekends. During the week, I don't usually wear it on my body because I'm not outside for very long, but on the weekends, I'm outside every single weekend. And especially when I go away from the military, SPF comes with me, because I have seen some really bad sunburns in the military because we're outside training all day long and people don't really remember to reapply it or think to put it on. But yes, so SPF 50 plus, I did like this, but I'm not going to repurchase it. This is the Algenist Genius Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream, and this came in the swap that I did with Tatum here on my channel, and I like this. As you can tell, it's all gone. It had a unique scent. I wasn't crazy about it. I'm trying to figure out what it smells like. I don't know, it just kind of smells not wonky, but it was all right. But this is the other product that I was using around the same time I was using the sunscreen, and I just don't know which one broke me out. I didn't really notice a huge difference with this Algenist cream. I only used it for like probably a week because it was a smaller size of a sample. But I'm not going to repurchase, or I'm not going to purchase this because I am too nervous to use either of those products ever again. And then now the rest is all makeup. So first things first, I used up this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the shade number W4 Natural Beige. And this is what it looks like. And this is what the pan looks like. I like this powder, but no matter usually what foundation I use, it made me look cakey. So this is not going to ever be a repurchase, I don't think, because I've used many foundation powders in my time, and you guys know that I love wearing a medium to full coverage liquid foundation along with a medium to full coverage powdered foundation on top to set it, because I'm super oily and I love full coverage. But this stuff, I tried it with every single face product that I own, and every single time it made me look cakey unless I very, very lightly put it on top. And like, what would be the point of doing that? Because I like a medium to full coverage foundation powder. So I'm not going to purchase this again. I did try this just on bare skin as a regular powdered foundation, and I liked it, but I got very oily very fast. So, and then I used up a lip product, and this is the Sugar Lip Treatment with SPF 15 sunscreen, and this is just in the original one. It smells like lemons, and it's completely used up. I love this product. I know a lot of people think that $22 for the full size is too expensive in their opinion, and I don't think it it is though, because this product works amazing. If it does work amazing for your lips, then I don't think it is, because I have tons of other lip balms at the current moment, so I'm not going to purchase the full size. But once I do go through some of my other lip balms, I would consider purchasing the full size of this, because I think it works that well in my opinion. And then I have two more lip products. This one is the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in the shade Aubergine, and this is my favorite shade from this entire line. And it looks like this. It's just a really pretty dark, like almost like a vampy cranberry-ish type of shade, and I love these products. I love the fact that they are made from a lot of food grade ingredients. I like the fact that they don't smear or slip and slide. They're super duper pigmented, and if I didn't already have like probably 300 other lip products right now, I would definitely go ahead and repurchase this. I do have one more smaller size of Aubergine and then one more smaller size of Glacé, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But there weren't too many other shades that I liked the colors, but who knows? I may have to go back to Sephora, because I really do love these products and I think they're amazing. I think they smell incredible, and I just think the quality of these ones are fantastic. And then I used up one more lip product, and this is the L'Oreal Collection Privé by Julianne, and this is number 620 Julianne's Nude. That's the shade, and this is all gone. This is just the lip of the plastic that like holds the lipstick bullet. And let me I want to do a little swatch for you guys, because this is a beautiful shade. I'm just looking, here we go, for this little spatula. So there we go. So it looks like this, and it's just a gorgeous mid-toned pink. Just a true pink, and I love L'Oreal lipsticks. I love L'Oreal as a company. Well, minus this pressed powder, but I really, really liked this shade. I do have a backup, because Elle sent me this exact same lipstick as well in our swap last year. So I want to say I have still seen these in stores, but I think they launched a whole entire red collection, and that's what I've been seeing. But these are fantastic. The only thing about L'Oreal, and it doesn't necessarily bother me, but I know it bothers a lot of other people, is the scent of their lipsticks. A lot of people mention that they kind of smell like Old Lady, but they're very fragrance. That's what it is. Like, they have a very perfumey scent to them, but it doesn't bother me. I really like this shade. This wore extremely well with a ton of other pink lip liners that I own, and then also this wore well on its own, and it actually wore really pretty with a lip gloss on top too, if I just wanted to make it that much more like glossy looking. I couldn't think of the word. It's because I hear a little four-legged friend scratching at the door. But I'm almost done. And then I used up this small sample of the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer, and I cut this open. It's just a small size, and I like this. I didn't think that it worked amazing, so I wouldn't purchase the full size, but this stuff did fill in my pores. It wasn't very mattifying, but you guys know I have a really oily skin, and I have a really hard time finding primers that work with my skin and keep my makeup on all day. So right now I am going to stick with the Benefits the Professional Face Primer, because I own the full size of that, and I think it does the same thing as this, and it works better in my opinion, at least for my like skin type. But I've heard a lot of great reviews on that product, and I'm glad that I was able to try it out so that way I could form an opinion. And then I finished up 2 eyeliners. This was a very sad day. This is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Intense Black. And this is my favorite high-end liquid eyeliner. So let me do a swatch. So it looks pigmented, but it's really not. Like, it was dried out. Why does it look pigmented now? Well, I've had this for at least 3 months, so I'm gonna let this go. And then this is the baby one in the shade dark brown, and I picked up a kit that this came in with, the full-size black one, and then I received 3 little smaller size ones. One was in green, one was in blue, and one was in brown. But this one, so as you can tell, the brown one started fading. And so I let this one go, but these are my favorite. I am going to go ahead and repurchase the black one, probably when Sephora has their next, their fall sale for 20% off, because these eyeliners are quite pricey. They're, I believe, $22, and I usually only hold on to liquid eyeliners for 3 months, just as long as I hold on to my mascaras, because I don't like knowing that, like, I'm using these around a very sensitive part of my face, and I know that bacteria builds up on them, especially when you keep reapplying them every single day, so I don't like holding on to them for too long. And then I used up this eyebrow pencil, and this is the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil in the shade Universal Taupe. And this, it's all gone. I can't do a swatch, but I used this when I went to drill, and then I left all of my gear in my car. It got very hot because I own a black car, and it melted. And so I only got to use a very little end of it because I think it melted down into the tube. But what I love about this product is not necessarily the product itself, but the spoolie is so good. It's one of the best spoolies that I've ever come across for my eyebrow. So I probably am gonna hold on to this just so that way I can clean off the spoolie and then use this for a little bit longer, because it's the best at brushing out your brows before you fill them in. The Universal Taupe really didn't match me, especially now that my hair is more warm toned. The Universal Taupe is neutral, and it's a bit, it could be a bit on the cool side, so it just looked a little bit wonky and off with my eyebrow shade and my hair color. So I'm not gonna repurchase this. And I finished up 2 mascaras, and they are the Hourglass Film Noir Full Spectrum Mascara, and then the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Volumizing Mascara. So the Hourglass one looks like this, and it's an okay mascara. It's very thick, and it did make my lashes look more full, but you have to be very careful with this mascara because it gets very full but very clumpy. So I wouldn't purchase the full size of this. And then my review about the Stila Stay All Day mascara is going to be very similar as well. This is what it looks like. And as you can tell, there's a ton of product on the brush. I did end up using it today for my last day, and that's what it looks like. As you can tell, it's already started to transfer a little tiny bit, and I've only had this on for probably not even half an hour before I started filming, so I'm not going to purchase this. This and this one, they are miserable to remove, and I know the Stila one is waterproof, so it's guaranteed to be hard, but these two, I mean, I normally just soak a cotton pad in the Neutrogena eye makeup remover and then place it on my eyes, hold it down for a couple minutes, gently wipe them, and then most of the eye products usually come off. These ones, they were so difficult. It was you had to get some elbow grease, and you really had to scrub, and even still, there was product and you look like a raccoon, and then you would have to wash your face and then take another cotton pad, put it in an eye makeup remover, wipe down the bottom. The next morning you'd wake up, there was still mascara on your face. Like, this stuff doesn't budge. I will say the Stila one definitely holds a curl. That's what I did notice about it when I was using it, but I'm not going to purchase this ever again because it's a very thick. I don't like very thick mascaras. I like moderately thick. I don't really mind clumpy. I think clumpy kind of works with my natural lashes for some reason, and this mascara is like getting all over me, but it is like a very thick, almost, these two are, they're both very thick, and then the Stila one is a bit on the dry side. So like a thick, dry, clumpy mascara, no thank you. But the Hourglass one was thick, but it was more of a wet consistency, if that makes any sense. You guys know what I mean. So wouldn't repurchase either of those, and that is it. So yeah, because these are just the ones that I already showed you. This is my empty bin, and I also wanted to mention with the Stila brown one, I probably won't purchase the brown one because I don't use brown enough on a daily basis to make it worth spending the $22, but the black one, absolutely. So that is it from me. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. You know I'm not forcing you to, but I really appreciate everyone who has, and I am about to go out because it is so beautiful outside and take Olivia outside to enjoy this nice weather, and then I'm going to go visit some family. So I have a good, long, fun-filled day ahead of me. Take off these swatches, and I hope you guys are enjoying your fantastic weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!